Hi, everybody. Rick Rosen here from the BRR Thrive team, and our team member Ronnie Roach. We're here to tell you that the real estate industry has some red flags. We want to kind of make it a little bit humorous for you. We call this series the 50 Ways to Lose Your Money.
Yeah, that sounds pretty devastating, but I've heard a couple of these stories and they're funny. They're heartbreaking, but they're also funny, and some things you probably wouldn't even expect to happen in the real estate business.
Do you think I'd be going too far if I tell you the story about the naked crackhead?
The naked crackhead. That's interesting.
So how would you like this to happen to you? We closed on in a really nice community right by a lake, a beautiful home, and we bought it directly from the seller. And what ended up happening was we were going to go out and eventually meet our contracting team, and we got a phone call from them the very first morning right after closing, and they said, "Rick, you better get out here right away."
Don't. Are you going to tell me you found a naked crackhead in the house?
They wouldn't tell me what was going on until I got there, and yes, there was this naked man that was laying on like the family room floor, butt naked, and his little dog was running around, and he had his his boombox going.
Oh boy!
And so they woke him up. They walked him around. They asked him to leave, and you're not going to be able to believe what happened next.
What happened?
Well, it's a 2-story home, and we could hear guys working upstairs, and one of the guys yells out, "Hey, we found another one!" And the next thing I know, they're marching down the stairs. This 6'5" guy, he must have weighed 300 pounds. And they were fortunate enough that nothing happened, but they were able to walk him right out the front door.
Well, he wasn't naked too, was he?
Well, it looked like he got his stuff together just in time.
Okay.
And then finally, I got asked to go downstairs in the basement. And the GC says, "You know what this stuff is down there?" And I had no clue. It was the paraphernalia that they used to make the injections for their drugs.
Oh, they had a little what's it called, Breaking Bad situation going on downstairs.
Yeah, yeah, definitely some Breaking Bad going on. So that was one of my early real estate ventures, and that was one of the ways that you can lose some money.
So you go into a place like that, or you're stepping into the home. There's no way to know that something that's going to happen. Did you have any conversation with the realtor or the wholesaler?
Well, yeah, we had a realtor. Yeah, he never pointed out anything.
Okay.
And then the seller himself, we interacted obviously at the closing,
Mm-hmm.
and apparently he was lucid at the closing. No one bothered to ask him for a drug test.
Right. So is it illegal for them not to disclose that there was drugs going on? If they hadn't been caught, probably they wouldn't do that.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's crazy. So,
I mean, you could, if you want, you could do what they call a background check on your seller.
okay.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and then the title company has their own version of the background check where when they check the title to make sure everything's good, and we did have that done, so it was a good title.
Okay, good. How about the naked crackhead? Was he sleeping on the floor? What was he
Well,
doing?
we were scared because we thought they were going to come back,
Oh,
and
okay.
so what we did is we contacted the police, and we had them come out, and I was smart enough. I had my digital camera, and I took a picture of him, and I took a picture of the other guy, and I gave it to the police officer on his phone, and he says, "Yeah, if we see him come anywhere near the house, we're gonna talk to him."
Yeah, that's probably a smart move. But if you run into anything like that looks like it might be dangerous, just slowly back out the door and let the authorities handle it. But it's one of those things that, especially if it's an older home,
Yeah.
that might be in refinance or repossession,
Right.
or they're trying to sell it really quick.
Some kind of distress sale.
Yeah. You don't know what you're getting until you walk in the door. So
Right.
you were able to resolve it and get it back in your hands.
And it turned out to be a good project in the long run, but it just was so scary that first day being
That's
there.
so funny.
Yeah.
All right, well, you ladies and gentlemen, you've heard the story, the first one, one danger about losing your money in an investment, the naked crackhead.
Thank you, everybody. Until next time. Bye now.